Hey, you want to hear some poems about ducks?
No.
Nah.
Nope.
Maybe. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Quantus server, hanging out here at my mountain place. And you can see I've got a few things here, a lot more furnaces for processing things. Yeah, it's coming along. Still, no roof. Yeah, that's kind of how I roll for a lot of this way. But I am doing something pretty interesting. Let me spin around. Let's take a look. Oh, here, safety third. Let's put some armor on just to be safe. Everything should be lit up, but yeah. Oh, hey, there's a kitty cat. I got some fish, but man, oh man, oh man, they just don't want to be friends with me. So I'll deal with them later. I went ahead and built out this little area so I could have some crops, and I managed to find, as I was going along, soybeans. So yay, I do like soybeans. That unlocks a whole lot of good stuff. And let's go ahead and toss that into here. And just been shoving whatever I pull out here because, you know, quick, easy, dirty, that's the way to go. And I figured out, hey, since I got soybeans, I might as well get a presser here. In fact, let's grab a soybean out of here, and we'll press it up. Now, the thing that's really nice about this, we got where's the presser recipe hiding? Fine, it's going to be obnoxious that way. Presser. Now it's going to be all the way at the bottom. 11, there. This is part of Pam's Harvestcraft, and the really nice thing is it uses either iron or copper. Well, we've got holy crap loads of different copper varieties added in the pack, and no real way of putting them together at this point in this age. And that's okay. I don't need copper. The copper that I've got was stuff I just mined as I was strip mining along. So I said, okay, I'm using this copper to make the presser. So the presser here went ahead and made some grain bait, which I haven't ever used, but it does make this silken tofu, which that is in and of itself is a better deal than the food I was using. Here, let's be nice and sleep. Sleeping bag. Oh yeah. So the silken tofu, because the food I was using, here let's go into my white bag, the raspberry juice, you just take the juicer, which is pretty simple to make, but you take that and all these little berries that grow around here, and you make the little juice. Well, looking at that, that's 2.5 haunches of hunger, and the silken tofu is 3. So that's better than that, and you know, I can grow lots and lots and lots. But the nice thing about the silken tofu is that is a meat substitute. So I said, let's substitute it. So over here, if we take a look, we can go ahead and delete the presser piece. And let's go back to 10. The other thing is there's all sorts of these cookware bits from Pam's Harvestcraft, and we can use those for making various foods, like, you know, the cutting board. And again, it uses copper and it doesn't require the iron. So I went ahead and did that, and I've got all of the various bits here from Pam's that I need. And that's really good, because one of the things I wanted was, hey, I can make me a carrot soup. That's 4 haunches of hunger, and it's a large meal, which I have no idea what the difference between large meal and light meal, maybe saturation effect. I don't know, but I figured that's pretty easy to make. My little farm will supply me with that very nicely, so I don't need, you know, to worry about the berries, because they kind of go through you pretty fast. So we are looking at the Cooking for Blockheads mod, which I figured let's get that going. One of the first things we need is a book. To get the book, you smelt one, so let's go ahead and grab that and smelt him away. And I've not played with the Cooking for Blockheads mod before, so I figured I should look at what all these recipes need and get things going. So there's my cooking. Alright, so this shows me the food I can make with the stuff I have in my inventory. Well, what can I make with the stuff I have in my inventory? Well, I can cook me raw fish. That's it. That's all I've got in my inventory. Well, that's okay. Let's come take a look here at the crafting station, and we'll drop that in there. Oh, does this need a different one? This needs Blockheads 2. Oh, interesting. That needs some diamond and crafting tables to make that. And the Blockheads 2, the interesting about that is it will let you craft the items. And that's my cooking table. Enables crafting abilities. I want one of those, so here, let me grab that back out. I had not looked at the thing right, so let's go ahead and grab 1, 2, and some diamonds. I don't have very many, but I'll sacrifice 2 for that. Sure. Let's go ahead and make 2 of you, and then you, and then you. Yay! Cooking Blockheads 2. Now we'll drop you in there. Okay, so we've got a cooking table. You know, I don't think I even need you at all. Let's see, let's get an oven. That's pretty easy to go. And it looked like it said black stained glass was the only thing it would take, so that's okay. This here is the toaster. So yeah, bread turns into toast. Well, that's kind of what a toaster does, right? Ooh, hey, uh-oh, Toddy just died. This here is a fridge and iron door and oak door, and I love how it doesn't appear correctly. So let's grab the fridge, and this is the sink, and that provides water for us, which is good. And that did eat the bucket. Huh, the lava one did not. This one here is the kitchen counter, and I'm thinking I probably need more than just one, but we'll start with one for right now. Other stuff, spice rack. I could make one of those. I guess I don't know if I have any spices. And then this is the tool rack, which would be really useful for, you know, all these tools that I've got. So let's find a place to toss that. Uh-oh, he just ate himself. Let's see. Cooking table, oven. Let's just stick them up here for right now, for lack of a better... Go away. All right, so let's just stick those here. So if clicking on this, alrighty, and that will cook the stuff I need. I wonder, can I put this? Oh, I can. Oh, very nice. So this way, all these... Whoops, no. It's that one, the bakeware. Cool, those are all there, and yeah, you can see them on the top, which is very, very nice. All right, so that gives me access to all those tools. I think I need to give it some fuel, but I can do that. What else do I have? I have a toaster. Let's put down the fridge first. And can I put the toaster on top of that? Sure, why not? And I don't know if the toaster is hooked into that there, but let's see. Sink and a counter. So hey, we've just got enough space right here. So sink goes there, and that should provide water, and then a counter. You know, I could put maybe the toaster on top of the counter, because that's probably... That's the only complaint I have with these bags, is that I panic when something disappears and I go, where to go, and it was just right there. So I can shove stuff into here. Let's grab a bunch of stuff from over this way. Let's see, you and you and you and you and all of you and all of you and you and you, and I don't need the seeds, those can go away. Ooh, curry leaf. Those are actually really, really tasty. Good for making, you know, curries. Actually, the strange thing is it doesn't smell like curry, but it makes it so very tasty. Okay, so I can stick all sorts of different stuff, and I'm not sure if there's a difference between where I stick it or not. Oh, hey, see, now it sees all the different stuff that I can do. So let's go ahead and shove in all the various things I've got. All right, those probably don't need the poisonous potato in there. Let's see now. It still sees all the various items that I can make, which is very nice. So I can make stock. So I wonder what it's going to make stock out of. Oh, carrot, potatoes, soybeans. You know, I'd prefer it to make it out of something that's less used. Mortar and pestle. I need to make me one of those. Ouch. Board. So I need some wood. Let's grab some you and grab some of you. And let's see. You go zip like that. And then you give me some... Hey! Why can't you not give me nuggets? Alright, so looking at the tool rack, that's iron nuggets. I don't have a crusher and we don't have access, so I cannot do a tool rack because the actually additions is not open at this age. So, okay, no tool rack for me. But that's okay. It gives me a lot more access to foods up here, and I will make me a whole bunch more of this carrot soup because I like that better than the berry juice. So yum. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. Nope, I just wanted to get at least a little beginning kitchen going on here. Makes it a little bit easier for me. I want to get some bones and arrows. So it's spawner time. And where did I put that spawner? I think right here. This is a skeleton spawner that... Link gave me. He found that and used the drop of evil from a wither, and now you can pick these things up, and I believe with a redstone signal they will spawn stuff. So we are going to go ahead and make a skeleton spawner farm so that we can grind the bones, and later we'll get experience from this. We could set it up to give us experience too, but let's go ahead and get this going first. There's been a little bit of work done, and the problem is I'm not sure how much you're going to see. Here's the thing. I did about an hour of work with Mistaken and RG Shaw last night. Night before? You know, all the days just kind of run together. I think it was last night. In any case, we did a whole bunch of work, and I don't know how much of that actually is going to make it into the video. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know where there's snippets that's good, because I'm not going to subject you to the entire hour, because it was just me, you know, chewing up stone, and that's not so interesting. So here's what I will do. Down below in the description, I'm going to give you a link to RG Shaw's stream, so you can go ahead and see what he did. I think his stream was about an hour and a half long until we broke apart and I went to dinner and stuff like that. Anyway, you will see why I have a hard time streaming, because I get very distracted very easily. So here's what we did. We were working on a skeleton spawner. I got a spawner from Link, and we decided to go ahead and set that up. Now, just straight through there, due east, is Mistaken, because you can see that on the map. But no, that's the village tower is there in the middle. In fact, you can just barely see the tip right there. So straight through here, I found this little area, and I had to dig this out, but I found this little area earlier, and I said, ooh, it's a nice little overhang sort of area. I thought it would be really cool if this was someplace we used for spawners. And I was traipsing in through there, and I figured that's an easier entrance. And so Mistaken came through, and she started putting up some decorations around to make it look really cool. And I like her white and dark sort of or light and dark sort of design here using the skystone slabs. That's a really cool idea. I like how it's going. And I decided that this would be cool because I spotted a zombie spawner in here, and which we already used a drop of evil on it to be able to move. And the thing I was thinking is, okay, we could have different spawners for different types of mobs in here. So skeletons there, maybe do some zombies over there, you know, blazes, whatever we've got, we could do that here. So I went and did a lot of the interior work with Shaw while Mistaken was designing this. And let's go in and see what was done. So that's the spawner way up there, and there's 2 blocks above it because they can spawn up there. And that little access way gives me access to this, so I can sit there and flip redstone lever and turn this on and off. I originally thought that once you hit this with the drop of evil and it became an extra utilities 2 spawner, that it would become it would still have that 16 block radius requirement as far as people is concerned. You know, now I don't think so. I don't think it does. But in any case, what happens here? Let's come over here. I'm going to put a row of water along this wall, and it's exactly 8 blocks to here, where they will fall down. And this is very much a very vanilla standard skeleton mob trap. You sit there and you flush them over. They will spawn within a 9x9 area. So that's what this is here. Water only flows 8, but that's okay. We've got this extra track here. This will go ahead and move the skeletons over. And I sure hope there's no skeletons in here, because that would be unhappy. But it moves them over here where their standard inclination is to rise up. And then they come over here, drop down a little bit more, and then they drop down to here, where stuff can happen to them. Now we've got this here to crush them, and there's the mechanism for that, and I'll show that off in a bit. But the thing I'm a-thinking is that, oh, here, let's break it with this. The thing I'm thinking is, rather than carpet hoppers that feed down here to this chest where we've got all the nifty goodness that's down here. And somebody snagged some bones. Well, good. Or arrows. I can't remember what was in there. But in any case, we can crush them. And I've got this little setup here, and it will go ahead and crush them. Unfortunately, it crushes them to about 2 hit points, so it's like half or 1 heart, depending on if they bounce coming in. And unfortunately, to get it to crush any further, I'd need an extra stack of these comparators, because what happens is the signal cycles through. We'll hit it again. Signal comes in, it cycles through, and if you look here at the redstone, it's going 10, 9, 8, 7. The signal, as it goes through the comparator, slowly decays, and then the repeaters get that final value, and it turns off. Yeah, it's great and all that, but that's not so good. The other option is I could come in here, crush them down to 1 heart, and then just beat on them with a sword or something. The problem is I don't have anything up here to stop the next wave from coming in, because then you get skeletons that have 1 or 2 hit points plus fully held ones, and so that slows things down. And I think it's a design of the extra utilities too. They disappear. They despawn after a while. So if I were to just stand here, let them come in, after a little while, these guys disappear. They just go, and they're gone. So there isn't a way of just overwhelming the server by just letting them pour in. That's not going to happen, which is nice. I don't want to cause massive problems on the server, because that's bad. But I'm thinking that crusher here isn't going to work. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the water going in here. And why did I not actually grab my buckets? There's my buckets. Why did I move that? I don't know. This is a nifty little trick that Torgal was mentioning. If you have a piece of dirt and this pitcher plant with you, then you have... Why can I not do that? There we go. Then you have access to water with you wherever you go. Let's say howdy to hook. Howdy hook. There we go. In. Yes, I can do this. And we'll go ahead and get the water streams set up. And there. That'll create... Oh, nope. That'll create the middle one. Alright, so that should give us a full steady stream over to there. Yes, it does. Alrighty, that is good. Did I grab any... You know, I was a lazy slob and I didn't grab any smooth stone. I had. Oh well, it will be ugly like this on the inside. That's just the way it goes. I'm going to leave this open here for right now. So I can go ahead and turn things on. Access to up there comes through here, because I figure I can break and go into here. Something interesting on these, if we take a look at the spawner, it's got options for redstone pulse, redstone on, redstone off, and always on. And speed upgrades, which makes me think that if I were to slap a bunch of those in there, yeah, I would need more grid power, because right now it requires 0, which is good because we don't have extra utilities unlocked yet in the pack, so there's no way to generate more EU or GP. That's what it is, grid power, GP. So there's no way we could fund any additional upgrades in there, regardless of the fact that we don't have any way of making those upgrades because it's not unlocked. I do have a lever here turned on, so I can change this to something like redstone on and it'll work. But we're gonna not do that yet because I want to change the crusher down here. So this unfortunately isn't going to work for us. So let's go ahead and break this down. What's in here? Nothing. Okay, cool. I don't think I need any of these here for now. Let's break that. And it's all going into my bag. That I think I'm going to keep. So now I may have to punch a little bit more height in here because I'm thinking of making a Easel hopper clock in here and just have it cycle through, turning on and off and chewing these skeletons to bits. So I need to have the end piece go here, so this is going to be backwards. Do I have any? Alright. Let's move that. I don't want you there. I want these guys down here and a little bit of redstone. Alright. So, let's see. We're going to have a repeater feed into that, and this is going to get a signal. Maybe a signal from there. Alrighty, so your standard hopper clock goes back and forth. I think we can't do that one there, so it may need to. Alrighty, let me get the centerpiece of the. Oh, that needs to be further out. This needs to be there, and then here's where we have 2 hoppers. Ooh, do I only have 1 hopper? I thought I made 2 hoppers. Oh. Do I have iron on? I do have iron on me. Okay, let's make sure I haven't put the hoppers in my bag because that tends to snag things when I break them. Nope, nope, nope. I do see lots of torches. Alright, let's make a quick thing here. 1, 2... So, how you been? Yeah, trying to feed, you know, the silence with something better. Okay, so let's go ahead and put. Actually, I'm gonna stop this grabbing things. So you feed into you. Let's get you back. And feed into you. All right, so they feed into each other, and this needs to feed into a block. So we'll put the block here, and you go away. I need access. All right, so this needs a redstone. Oh, we got an item in here. Stop. Okay, and that feeds into a redstone. This is going to be a little bit farther than I need it to be. Let's put it up against this wall. And we'll pull the thingy out. Alright, so you, and you come to me. Thank you. Alright. You're going to go there, and you're going to go there. That means I should be able to walk through. Yes, okay, so perfect. And this needs to go to a block here, and a block there. Done. That needs to go away. Okay, so redstone spot there and there. Oh, hey, we got redstone already there. Don't need you anymore, I think. So now the hoppers. And everybody at this point should be familiar with an Easel hopper clock because they are very, very handy when you don't have a timer, and that's the situation which we're at right now. All right, so sticky pistons. So this is very vanilla. We'll put a sticky piston against those redstones, so they will cycle back and forth, and we need a redstone block right there. Alrighty, so this will, yes, I can still come in already. So that's what we want. Nice. Now, this one, I want to send the power into there. So I don't want that to do anything. Let's get a block, put it right there, and let's put a block right there. So that cuts off that from showing up here. A redstone bit there, and a repeater into there, and a redstone. So when this comes over here, let's put a, we need random crud. Here we go, random crud. Let's do 16 for right now. And it should cycle through, and when it's done, it cycles over, and that should extend, which it has. And so it's going to cycle on and off. So the first little while, they'll fall in, and then they'll get crushed, and as they keep coming, they'll stand on top. So that's the second charge. The first charge will take some damage. The second charge will come in. Now we'll have some damage, some not. Crushes the more. The first one should die at this point, because I think that would be sufficient to make them die. And then the second group, the second wave is very damaged, and the third wave just came in. See how it goes? Yeah, I think that will work just fine. Alright, so now let's put those there to prevent anything from just randomly falling in, because that would be bad. And we can, do I have any basalt on me, or did I unload it? You know, I had stuff on me, and then I unloaded it because I went running off and doing some caving. Oh, I do have some basalt. Perfect. And that skystone. Nice. Okay. So let's put the basalt here, and they'll just get squishity squishity. Okay, so that goes there, and the skystone below. Okay, let's seal this up. Gonna doink, and then these. Alright, so these should just come in here and crush, and I don't need an empty space here for punching anymore, so I need to make some more glass. I'm out of black glass. But this should work. So let's go ahead and turn on the spawner up there. So it's currently set for redstone pulse, always on. Nope, redstone on is what we want. I'm going to stand back because they'll shoot me. And they should, at some point, there they go. Drop, drop, drop. Ouch, shot me right through there. So let's close that door. Come down here. And probably they'll fall in when this retracts. Nope, they haven't made it their way through yet. Come on. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Not here. There's a couple. Nice. Let's see. Can I grab everything? Okay. I got all the arrows. Stand back, because they're kind of noisy. How many hearts? Okay, so they have 3.5 hearts left. So I could add a little bit more if I wanted to give them like a full crush. There they go. Dead, 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 dead. And stuff is pouring in. So it makes me think, from playing with this before, like I was saying, that these guys are always on, even though nobody was in the area and doing anything with them. They actually were showing up as being here. So that's kind of strange. So let me try 24 stone in there and see if that makes a difference, because I'm curious if that will crush them continuously. There we go. Any more? Any more? Come on. Come on. Just looking for some more. There we go. Did I have boots? Yes, the golden boots. I don't make the golden boots. Alright, so this skeleton is going to be my sacrificial victim. Oh, he took a little bit of a fall there because he jumped up at the top. But at this point, I don't care. So, crushing, 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 crushing. Oh, I need just a few more bits in there. So let's go ahead and put like another 4. I think that will probably be sufficient. insta-death there. So let's go ahead and add an extra 4. So that should do it. And when I have the glass here, that will take everything that they spit out as far as drops will come out. It means no more of these drops. It's just going to be bones and arrows, but that's okay. That's what we're really looking for. All right, crushity, 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 crushity. Yeah, a little server lag. Dead. All right, so that looks like it works perfectly. So good. Alrighty, that will work. I need to find where I put these blocks. I think they're back at my base. And I think we've got ourselves a working skeleton spawner here for bones and arrows. Very, very nice. So let's go ahead and move these guys out of the way, because we're just going to get bones and arrows for a while now. Nice. And I do need to fix that. Anyway, this is working. I like it. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the FTOG Quantus server, having a blast getting the skeleton spawner all working. We're going to grind these up good. And I hope you had fun. Thanks for watching. Bye.